feel like I'm rolling the dice up under casino lights. Luxury automobiles and sports cars with loud pipes. Detachable steering wheels, muscle cars, and scraper bikes. Some of my niggas push pills. Some of them push that cha-cha. Some of them work for a living to make an honest dollar. And here's another thing.
You are now watching the most talked about TV show in your city. I'm LB Johnson.
And this is your boy, Buck Dangerous.
And this is Shut Up and Talk
TV.
We got a crazy show tonight. Buck, who we got on it?
We have the man himself, Mr. Eric Martinez.
Actor, director, producer. He does it all. He's stopping by to chop it up with us.
Yes, sir. He wears many hats. Let's go ahead and just let's break it down though. This is our inaugural show, LB.
The first show. ProView Networks done picked us up from Greyhound.
It sure is nice in here.
They gave us a PlayStation.
2 controllers.
Look, I think we're gonna stay for a while. But
we
look,
better.
If you're just now tuning in and you've never heard our radio show or you've never heard the podcast, we're all about having fun, man. We're all about having a good time, but we like to shed light on everything that's going on.
Yes, yes. Anything that's going on today, anything that's going on in the past, we will be touching on it.
Yeah. And we always got our foot in the community. We big on locals. So you'll see a lot of your favorite local entertainers, rappers, businessmen and women.
I thought you was going to say you had your foot in the community, bro. I was hoping you wouldn't have said that, but I guess I did, huh?
Look,
but go ahead.
Look, ProView, give us one more day.
Let's go.
But at the end of the day, man, we're all about having a good time, man. We want to welcome you into our lives, into our minds, and the way we think of these. So you might hear us talk about a lot of the stuff you see in the news or you see on social media, but we're going to put our spin on it.
And we're going to bring y'all along for the ride, too.
Yeah.
It just won't be us talking. We want to make sure you get your word in as well.
Definitely. If you haven't already done it, man, make sure you go to facebook.com/shutupandtalkofficial. Follow us. We'll put up stories. We'll put up what we're going to be talking about on the show, and we want to get your opinion.
Right.
So make sure you give it to us. And also know, if you post on our page, that gives us free reign.
It's our property.
Yes, understand. So don't be shocked if we posting up your little quote or your comment live on the show.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit, though,
Yes.
El. Let's talk about, the tragedies that just happened around the country.
We have to send out our condolences to everybody affected by the mass shootings, man. This thing is, it's ridiculous and it's sad, bro.
Right.
There's so many, everybody's on different sides of what happened and why it happened and who's to blame.
Right.
But at the end of the day, a lot of people lost their lives. A lot of families have been affected and will be affected.
Right.
And we just want to send our prayers and our condolences to each and every one of them.
Yes, we do. And also, we want to let you guys know that it needs to be more love in the nation.
Yes.
Love and laughter. That's what we all about. So hopefully we can bring that to you every time you come and watch Shut Up and Talk.
Man, this Buck and LB 2020, that sounds like a
That sounds
politician.
good, don't it?
We need more love in the community. Everybody put your hands in the air. We are the world.
But no, man, it's, I want to kind of, we don't want to make light of the situation because we know this is our first show, but we did want to let you guys know that's been on our mind and everybody's been in our prayers as well.
I mean, and I think the scarier thing is the idea that they said, this manifesto, like it wasn't supposed to just be one. Like they were planning on doing these mass shootings throughout, the United States or whatever.
Right.
That's scary, man. That's scary when you got your family members. One of my family members actually lives in El Paso.
Right.
And her mom literally said she was on her way to the store and she decided to start cooking before she went to the store. If she would have went to the store, she would have been at that Walmart when it happened.
Let me say this. If you're watching and you have a hatred towards anybody of color, we the same. We okay.
Look, man,
look at us. We cool. Like, we all bleed the same thing. It don't matter. Black, Mexican, white, it does not matter. We all the same.
Kool-Aid, great flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I just feel like we just need to just take a time. We are the world.
We do. Can we do a We Are the World 2019?
Who would you have on it?
Who would I have on it?
Yeah.
I would have the hologram of Michael Jackson.
I want the hologram of Tupac, too.
It's going to be all holograms.
Look, on a lighter note, man, actually, I think we just got breaking news.
Wait.
Come on.
LB.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Am I hearing it correctly?
It's coming across the wire. It's coming across the wire right now. R. Kelly is on the run.
Oh, Lord, somebody get wobbled.
R. Kelly is on the run. What do you think about this?
Man, look, first of all, hide your kids, hide your wives, because we're
No,
coming to get them.
just hide your kids.
Look. Bruh.
No, it sounds like to me the R stands for running because he's supposed to be in court. I was reading, it's coming across the wire. Look, it's coming across the paper wire right now.
The paper wire, I like
that his lawyer is looking for him.
Bruh, come on, Kale, sit down somewhere.
Come on, man.
The Pied Piper.
Just don't sit down in the play school.
Look, bruh, if that wasn't a warning years ago when he said the Pied Piper, does anyone know what the Pied Piper did?
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Look.
I think now he really believes he can fly, and he's flown the coop.
Look, he's gone, bro. In the mind, he gone. To me, he should have got rid of them girls when all this first broke. But in fact, he's still kicking it with them.
Wait a minute.
Still got them coming to court.
Wait. Don't get rid of them. Just don't be with them.
Oh, just don't show it. Look.
We got to go to court. Get in the closet.
But say, don't get rid of them.
Just don't mess with them. Come on, man.
Hey, bro. Hey,
I don't know where R. Kelly's going to run to, but...
bro, look, it's not like he can hide, bro. What are you going to do, grow out his pro?
Nah, we know R. Kelly. We've even seen his tapes.
I ain't seen him. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I ain't watched it. Look, he's seen the tapes.
I saw the tapes, man, okay?
I seen it.
I have daughters, so I have to identify him now.
Bro, Kels, just give it up, man. Look.
It's over.
If you see Robert Kelly out and amongst children, call the local authorities immediately.
It's Running Kelly now. It's not Robert Kelly.
I like that.
It's Running Kelly.
But he's going to change all his singles.
To what?
Like, definitely, the only one he keep remain back and forth can stay as he is, because that's what he's doing as far as jail go. I Can't Sleep with Underage Girls.
That'll
be a new remix.
I got a question for you,
yeah.
El. Do you stop listening to his music? Let's keep it real. Okay. This is our show.
Some
do you stop listening?
Like this.
Do you stop?
No.
You don't stop listening?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Look, first of all, I grew up on it. That's a big part, the soundtrack of my life.
I gotta agree with you. I agree with you because at first, on the show, I was like, I'm not listening to R. Kelly, but then I have to take out Marvin Gaye.
Come on,
I got to take out all these other people.
It's a list.
And so now I just put a disclaimer, just like we did it for our show.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what he did, but I don't condone it.
We don't support, condone. We don't agree with anything he did.
Right.
Wrong is wrong, pure point blank. However,
that music.
Look.
We got to keep the music.
Look, bro, he got a song called Leg Shaking. You best believe. Look, my playlist ain't going nowhere.
No.
Bro,
we grew up on that playlist. We grew up on R. Kelly,
down low. Kelly's people know that, man. That's the
this is what we should do. We should do a Shut Up and Talk remixes to all of. Actually, we did.
Bro, we did.
We got to pull them out, man. They're going to go triple wood.
Look, again, bro, if y'all just now tuning in, we're just getting started.
Yes, sir.
We got a crazy show for you. We're always going to have fun, man. And if you got comments, more you want to say, make sure you go to facebook.com/shutupandtalkofficial. We'll take a break. When we come back, man, more Shut Up and Talk.
With Eric Martinez.
Yes, sir.
And also, let's go ahead and kick it off to DJ Ill Style.
Let's get it. How does shit?
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
What's on the arm when it's ice, it's ice. When I'm right, I'm right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm the bomb. Records is platinum, spin is bronze. Flows all night like vintage Dawn. Been this night since first print bomb.
In the studio right now, we have actor, producer, director. Hell, man, the Tyler Perry of New Mexico. Eric Martinez is live in the studio. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Real good, real good. Welcome to Shut Up and Talk.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Eric, you got a lot going on, but they just told me, I guess you're fresh. Eric, you got a lot going on. Mm-hmm. They told me you're fresh off a red eye right now?
Yeah. I'm actually shooting a movie right now in Oklahoma with Wes Studi, Chevelle Shepherd, great all-star cast. I'll be on set for the next month shooting. So I've been back and forth, and right before that, I was in Staten Island shooting with DMX, Tara Reid, and Eric Roberts in a film, and then after this, I get ready to shoot with Danny Trejo.
Wow. Eric, I want to say this. Yeah. Thank you for fitting us in your schedule.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for having me.
We feel good. Little upstart,
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Now, for those that don't know, or those that might be living under a rock, give us a little of your resume. What have you been a part of? What movies have you done prior to?
Oh, gosh. Better Call Saul. I have a movie right now on Showtime with Vivica Fox called Jason's Letter. Okay. I have a new movie coming out on HBO with Lawrence Fishburne. Coming up here real soon. Got some movies on Amazon right now, Amazon Prime. I've shot 14 movies in the past 11 months.
Wow.
Directing, getting ready to direct 3 feature films here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. One is entitled Royal Flush, which is a Western. Another one is entitled Round One, which is a boxing movie with none other than Las Cruces, New Mexico's own Austin Trout.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then another one called Cardinal Sin. And then, of course, one that's been a passion project of ours for a long time that, we started producing. And, it's in the film business, man. It's so funny because I was just having this conversation the other day, and I found out that it took Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg 8 years to get Lone Survivor done.
Wow.
And they shot it here. They shot Lone Survivor here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And but one of our other projects is finally Money is King. We're going to be finally shooting Money is King.
Yes. That's been a buzz on the streets for a while.
Yeah. So we're finally going to get that done.
I want to tell you this though, Eric. If you ever need 2 out of shape brothers,
there you go, man.
For stand-ins, stunt doubles.
I'm not
we
out
your
of shape.
man.
I'm in a roundabout shape.
I was talking about myself. I know I'm out of shape. I'm breathing hard right now.
Wheezing, sitting down. So I want to, the rumor, or the feeling in New Mexico is people always say, it's hard to get out. It's hard to make it. It's hard to do anything. They struggle. I remember once somebody once asked me why, like rapper Exhibit never reps New Mexico. And I'm like, no, it's not that he doesn't rep. He just reps, what kind of made him. Right. But for you, we're hearing it. You're definitely working. You're definitely doing big things. Did you feel like was it a struggle to get where you're at today?
Listen, it doesn't matter where you're at. It's a struggle everywhere. It's what derives the success is your willingness not to give up.
Right.
I've been to LA, struggled just as bad there. Been to New York, struggled just as bad there.
Mm-hmm.
Been to Atlanta, struggled just as bad there. And I was in the music business before this, and and struggled there. But if I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith. Right. And I stay to my prayers every day, and I focus on what I need to be focused on. And the biggest thing is just being able to create pathways of success, right? Mm-hmm. And that's been the biggest issue, because most people what they don't realize is that they're so close to the finish line, but they're so torn up by the battle of getting there that they quit right before the end. Right. I just won't quit. And I've been offered a ton of opportunities to move to LA, but I won't leave New Mexico. I'm gonna put New Mexico on the map on a whole nother level, and I want to help create jobs for New Mexico talent.
Mm-hmm. With huge companies like Netflix and Universal, diving in and putting money and movies into New Mexico, we basically become like the mini Hollywood.
We're the hub.
The hub right now. Does that help you as far as an actor, director, producer, everything you're doing?
Well, what's funny is as an actor, I've gotten more work out of state than I've gotten in state. Mm-hmm. I think that's all due in part to what I'm willing to do to put myself out there. It's just a matter of going out and hustling, man, making, creating the pathway to success on your own. Nobody's going to do it for you, right? But with Netflix and all the companies that are coming here, it's definitely made it, more applicable for local talent to get work. I'm super excited about the opportunities. And as a matter of fact, I have a company that we're going to be announcing that's going to be right alongside those companies.
Oh,
so
man. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything remains positive. That's what I like.
Everything remains positive
about this, Eric.
Yeah.
Speaking of you being a man of many hats, let's talk about Dreamhouse Productions. Look, he already smiling. He ready to talk about it, El.
So Dreamhouse Productions is a $5 million studio that we're opening up. It's going to be up by Netflix in a 34,000 square foot space. It's going to be big. We're going to do full scale post production out of it. And then there's 5 divisions to Dreamhouse. There's Dreamhouse Post-Productions, Dreamhouse Productions, where we have 7 films on our slate already. We have Dreamhouse Enterprises, which is our real estate division, commercial and residential. We have Dreamhouse Philanthropy, because it's important for us to give back. And then the Dreamhouse Academy, School for the Arts. We're opening up a full-scale academy to help filmmakers of every scale, from above the line to the below the line, crew members, actors, producers, directors. We're opening up a $15 million studio called the Dream Center. Right behind our studio right now. And then we're opening up a $55 million movie studio. So this is all happening right now.
Those that don't know, explain to them when you say post-production studio, what is a post-production studio?
So post-production is everything that's done with the film after it's shot. Editing, color, sound design, special effects, animation. And what we found is that there was a big gap. You know, all these films, surprisingly enough, they're coming to New Mexico to shoot, but and there are small post-production houses here. But we felt like if we wanted to be competitive in the marketplace and give all of these out-of-state producers a chance to finish their films here and take advantage of the state's rebate, we needed to open up the scale. We needed to open up a full-scale post-production studio, and you know, there's not going to be anything like it here in the Southwest. We're going to have a major grand opening. You all are invited. I'd love to have you guys there.
Yeah. You had me at the invite.
But you know, and with that, I mean, I have a great team around me, and you know, with the numbers that we've done, and listen, we've done the numbers front to back, and you know, the profit margins are pretty substantial. So we're, you know, listen, I got asked this question the other day. Somebody asked me, "Why did you do this?" And I said, "I'll tell you why. Because I was tired. I was tired of hoping someone would give me a chance. I was tired of hoping someone would help us with funding. I was tired of, you know, hoping someone would see what we were doing. I was just tired, and I finally decided to do it all myself. And now we're here, $65 million later, and you know, we're gonna put everything we have into it. We're gonna create. And listen, guys, this is not just about Dreamhouse. I don't want to get the misconception of people thinking, oh, this is just about you and this is Dreamhouse. This is for our state. We're going to be providing full-scale opportunities for people in music, for people in film, for, you know,
a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop, you know, and we're gonna open our doors now. And here's the thing: you said something earlier that it's funny because I've heard the statement numerous times where you called me the Tyler Perry of New Mexico. I've heard that statement numerous times, and for me, Tyler's my mentor. He's one of my mentors.
That's a great person to hit your wagon to.
Listen to this. I want you to elaborate on that and definitely tell us more. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, more with Eric Martinez, y'all. We're just getting started.
DJ Ill Style, take us out.
In the Ferrari or Jaguar, switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out money ain't a thing.
Bubble hard in the double law, flashing the rings with the window crack.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamStyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons.
4 great locations or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Campaign girls look the raw and the fraud and gotta call raw in the front. Gotta call your man's in man's men. Tell the bar
We're back with actor Eric Martinez. Leon, I got to ask you, Eric, I've met a lot of people, in this city and even in the state that, say they used to be actors or they used to be, athletes and stuff, and they either retired or they just gave it up altogether. For you, was there ever a time where you felt like just giving up, where you felt like just, you know what, I don't even want to do this anymore?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of that. I was homeless at one point. I lived in my car for a while. I got stranded in New York in Times Square for a month and a half and stayed in the bathroom of the Marriott Marquis. Wow. It wasn't until the janitor realized I was there that and the really cool thing was is when that happened, he didn't throw me out. He would bring me sandwiches every night. There were many, many times, but the thing is one thing that I never dissipated on and never left was my faith. And I knew that no matter what, if God brought me through it, he was going to see me through it. Yeah. So, and for me, all this is because of him. I would like to take all the credit. That's the egotistical side of it. But the real person to thank is God and the team that he's put around me. We're moving into a venture of business now that is unheard of. For here, there really has never been anything like it. So for us to be able to open up the post-production studio and then the production side of the studio and then open up the $55 million studio, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of no's. Talked to 200 investors, 195 of them turned us down. Wow. It was turning stones. It was staying up late. If anybody follows me on social media, you'll see I post at all hours of the night, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 1 in the morning, and it's normally because I'm not sleeping and I'm working. And I feel it's something that I impose on my children. Hard work, faith is going to get you to the success that you want. But there's many times I felt like giving up, and I just never did. Because I knew that there was always a bigger purpose for what I was doing. It wasn't just about being successful locally. I wanted to be successful on a global scale. Because here's the thing, and it's like Jay-Z once said, I can't help the poor if I'm one of them, so I got rich, gave back. To me, that's the win-win. Yeah. So for me, that's really what it's about.
Back to the filming tip, we were talking about the Four Corners Film Festival.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So Dreamhouse Productions is one of the platinum sponsors for the film festival. It's going to be in Farmington, New Mexico, September 10th through the 15th. Okay. And I've invited Vivica Fox to come down. Noel G's coming down. Quentin Aaron's going to be there.
You have me and Vivica. We're going to be there. We're going to be there.
Yeah. It's gonna, I've got a huge music panel coming. I've got 4 people coming that if you look on the website, you'll see these guys combined together have over 200 Grammys, over 150 charted Billboard hits in hip hop and R&B.
Right.
But they also do music soundtracks, music placement. There's so many artists here. It's funny because, you remember back in the day, I used to be in the music business.
Yes,
but, since I've gotten into this, I've left the music business completely alone. But I can tell you, I still tell the artists today, if you're not putting your music out, if you're not getting out there and hustling day in and day out, you could have the hottest record on the planet if no one knows about it.
Nobody knows about it.
What's its worth?
We call them studio rappers here.
Yeah.
It cracks me up when you hear about these rappers. You got to check out my new album. I ain't heard your first album.
or have a compilation.
Yeah. But if you come to this film festival, you'll get to meet these guys, and there's they're looking, they're always looking for good new artists. Right. But it's September 10th through the 15th down in Farmington, New Mexico. they've already got over 150 film submissions.
Wow.
So it's going to be big. At first it was going to be, they were just doing it to put Farmington on the map.
Right.
And now it's grown. There's probably going to be 5,000-6,000 people there.
That's so dope.
It's going to be
so
awesome,
dope.
man.
How important is it for you to do these businesses and these events in New Mexico?
It's super important to me. I mean, you know, here's the thing too, man. Like, I'm so tired of everywhere I go, people, oh, you're from New Mexico. Aren't you guys number one in alcohol-related, you know, traffic fatalities? Aren't you number one in, you know, high school dropouts and teen pregnancies? It's always something negative. And
Don't
for
forget
me,
meth.
Right? Yeah. And for me, man, it's like there's so many good people in this town. There's so many good opportunities. There's hard workers, and that's the reason I haven't left, because I see the opportunity here, and I want to put us on the platform. I said this at the New Mexico Film Conference last year. You know, for so long I fought for a piece of the pie, right?
Right.
Now I'm making the pie, and I'm
That's
handing out
right.
the pieces.
That's right. That's right.
Apple. you have a campaign, the anti-bullying campaign.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. It's called I Got Your Back. I started the campaign about 8 years ago, and you know, I speak all over the country when I'm not filming, when I'm not shooting. I speak all over the country. I've spoken to almost 5 million students nationwide. Spoken at colleges, corporate events, and for me, it's something that is real close to my heart, because I was bullied, and you know, if there's anything I can ever do to give back, you know, to a student, even if I just reach one student, you know, and help them believe in themselves and let them know that, you know, being different is okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much hate, man. You know, and I know you guys are familiar with the shootings that just happened. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
There's just so much hatred going on, and everybody, you know, and my thing is, I never get into the political side of things. I don't ever, you know, to me, it's just a hatred issue, and it's not black or white. It's not Democrat or Republican. It's not, you know, he said, it's a hate issue, and there's, you know, I think that if you have a platform to spread positivity and spread love, then you should use it.
Bullying is so different now, because, you know, back when we were in school, not to show age or anything, but
please don't.
You know, bullying was different. You know, it was just something, somebody pushed you or took your lunch. Now you put in the internet, the cyberbullying portion of this, and then, you know, it's just a whole different level.
Well, and let me tell you, I because of the platform that I have, I can't tell you the amount of direct messages I get weekly from people all over the world. I just got a message, and you know, I'm not going to go into too many specifics, but a lady wrote me a message on Facebook about a month ago. Her son was 9, was being bullied because of his sexual orientation. She came home one day and found smoke under her garage, and when she opened up her garage, her son was on fire.
Oh my goodness!
And she didn't get to him in time.
Right.
And it was because of cyberbullying.
Right. Everything is about image nowadays. So
and
once that gets attacked and bullied, it's a whole different level.
If people want to get in touch with you to learn more about whether it's anti-bullying campaign, about your movies, about any of the great events you have going on, how can they reach you?
You can reach me at IamEricMartinez.com. IamEricMartinez.com or DreamHousePost.com. But I Am Eric Martinez has all my anti-bullying stuff. So
Sweet.
You can find me on Instagram at emartinez6670 and Facebook and Twitter and all that.
Eric, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
So much.
Been a pleasure.
Look, we'll see you in Farmington.
Slide my number to Vivica, man.
I'll do that.
DJ Ill Style, take us out, man.